This Stongo Seminole Ogi Jeremy Foltz Cheho Jeffkudos and Mojanita Hadamnita Healers and Bumbala Moan Steda Lagi Dowa.
Delaney Pinnock.
Oh, Delaney is back in the studio today.
Right.
The studio erupts in applause. All three people in here are clapping. And so today is April 15th. And if you file taxes, today is your day to file them or file an extension. If you don't, like the rest of us, then I guess we just roll the dice. But today is 11:05. It's Tuesday, April 15th, and for the next 30 minutes, sit back, relax. We're going to go through the happenings, the whatnots, the going-ons, things throughout the reservation today and happening this week. And like we mentioned earlier in the radio show, Delaney Pinnock. He said one time only, but we'll see about that.
Just helping out the crew.
Your shirt even matches the screen on the microphone. Man. It was like it was meant to be today. And she said not to mention anything, but we do have a special guest in the studio today, all the way from our language class, our adult immersion class. We have one of our Mahayas with us today just to hang out. Miss Alice Mack, so Mado, thanks for coming. Mado. And she said, if you put me on the radio, I ain't coming back. So we won't put her on unless she wants to come on. But she's hanging out with us today. It's been a good day. And then also we got Josiah Bender from the communications department with us today as well. And Delaney, why don't you tell everyone what you've been up to?
Mijayat, Hofoni Hagis, kind of rusty. Chunhodi. No. I've just been working with the adult immersion program for the past 9 months. So that's where I've been.
Yeah. We have class 4 times a day usually, so 2 sessions in the morning, 2 sessions in the afternoon, and Delaney is the lead teacher in that and goes through and facilitates everything, and so that's where he's been the last several months. Flo's been doing a good job filling in, and so, but we appreciate all the work he's been doing with the language, and also just an overall good guy in it.
Mado.
And then that's why Alice is with us today, because Delaney's like, well, if I go, I got to take Grandma Mac with us. So, no, she was like, oh, I'll go. So yeah, it's just been a good day today talking. So do you want to say anything?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Turn the mic that way.
Stongo Seminole.
And so we're going to go ahead and go through the church meetings. So this Sunday is Easter, April 20th, and the churches having their church meetings this week is going to be at Chena, Alabama Quasadi, Belvin Baptist, Cedar Springs, Hatchijeba, Little Coweta, Little Corsadi, Minnie Springs, Okmulgee Baptist, Prairie Springs, Spring Church, Wiagofki, West Eufaula, Wewokaji, and Yardika. And like we mentioned, this weekend will be Easter services. And so some of these churches like to also do egg hunts, and they'll have a good time. And if they're having their church meetings this weekend, you might give them a phone call and see what their schedule is, because some might be having, like I said, Easter egg hunts, or some might be going to visit other churches. So just give them a phone call. Also, Creek Chapel will be having their church meeting this week, and so it'll be a good weekend. You don't get out anywhere this weekend, Delaney?
Yeah, I'm in Stogie, so my family's gathering. So we're gonna go out there and eat
Just-
good. I think that's about it. I don't think we look for eggs anymore.
Just Stagi Hoboyahanitsa,
Mongol.
Mongol.
Yeah.
Jinda Josiah. You gonna look for some eggs?
We down at Cromwell
Oh, okay.
Tinda.
Saturday.
Anda just Staga Hoboyahanigo. Dawa. I don't think I will, but we'll see. And then, every week we talk about the ones who have started their journey, and we want to keep those members of the community in your thoughts and your prayers as they navigate life or through this life without their loved ones. And so at this time, we're going to go ahead and pause for a moment of silence. All right, Mado and Mado. And so we'll go ahead and get right into it then for what's going on throughout the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Reservation. Over this last week, the Intertribal Council of the 5 Civilized Tribes concluded the quarterly meetings on Friday, April the 11th. It was the first quarterly meeting convened since the inauguration of the President of the United States in January. This year serves as the 75th anniversary of the establishment of the Intertribal Council of the 5 Civilized Tribes, a very respected organization throughout Indian country and the United States. Much gratitude to all the former and present chiefs and governors of the 5 tribal nations of the Muskogee Creek Nation, Chickasaw Nation, Cherokee Nation, Choctaw Nation, and Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. The collaborations, unity, and the staunch stance in protection of tribal sovereignty truly has been empowered by the resilience shown by our ancestors, reflected in the spirit of members and citizens of our tribal nations today. Congratulations on the 75th anniversary of the Intertribal Council of the 5 Civilized Tribes. And you can go onto the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page and see a picture of all the presiding chiefs and governors at this time. And I heard it was a good time at ITC this time around too. So, Madigos.
All right, the Boys and Girls Club of Seminole Nation send out a special invite for ribbon cutting and open house, and that'll take place April 24th, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. there in Wewoka, 120 West 4th Street in Wewoka. And their phone number is 405-257-6604.
Gotcha. And then I think we might have missed this one, but there is a general council meeting tonight, a special call meeting starting at 7 p.m. Delaney, you are a little rusty.
You said skip. No,
But there is a general council meeting tonight. Special call at the Miccosukee Mission Council House starting at 7 p.m. And if you're looking for the agenda, it is on the nation's website and a copy to the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page.
All right, let me see if I got the right one this time. Seminole Nation Diabetes Program, Power Hour. When is that? From every Thursday from 6 to 7, Miccosukee Gym, located south of Seminole at the Mission. You can register with Chafikni Wellness Center or email. Who do we contact here, Jeremy? 405-652-1167. That's Kyla Harjo.
Yep. And then also the Seminole Nation Diabetes Program. If Power Hour is not necessarily in your time frame or your thing to do, and you want to be getting in shape by using chairs, you can go to chair aerobics. And those take place every Tuesday and Thursday in Wewoka at New Life Church. And so I believe Enoch Cook handles that, and you can reach him at the same phone number, 405-652-1167. And those take place every Tuesday and Thursdays from 10 to 11. So they probably just got done.
Now we have Chistok Hoboga Thaco Easter Egg Hunt. That's taking place Thursday, April 17th. So if you're looking to collect some eggs, some candy.
They're expensive these days. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want to get out there.
Now, if they got, I'm going to go out on a limb and probably say they're probably not real eggs. They're probably
Motivated.
plastic ones, yeah.
Yeah, and that's
But
at
if
the
they're
mission.
real, boy, it'd be like looking for gold out there in
Yeah.
them softball fields.
It's at the mission softball field. So
And when does that take place?
April 17th.
So that's going to be Thursday. At what time? Okay, registration starts at 6. Egg hunt starts at 6:30 to 7:30. So get there early because, man, if it is real eggs, man, we might have to get light horse and security out there. And
Some pushing and fighting going on.
And also from the Seminole Nation Diabetes Program, the Glow Hard or Go Home Run. And that's going to take place on May 17th. And it's a nighttime 5K or 1 mile fun run. The 1 mile starts at 7:45 p.m. The 5K starts at 8 p.m. Registration begins at 7. And this is going to take place at the Miccosukee Mission. And so on the Facebook page, if you go and find the flyer, you can register online, or you can also call 405-652-1167 for more details.
All right, from childcare on April 11th, Seminole Nation had some visitors out from Extreme Animals out of Tuttle, Oklahoma, stopped by. Many of the children had the opportunity to hold the animals that were being presented. So we're looking at some pictures here. They're holding some chittos. Not kidding.
A lot of Jito.
Chitto. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that.
Last week was Week of the Young Child for Head Start and also Early Head Start. And I think Child Care even participated in that. And so during the Week of the Young Child, they always have a lot of good events going on.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, and I think today they was going to the zoo. Today or yesterday they went to the zoo. And so I don't know though. That one snake that's red that has the black and white stripes on there.
Stay away from that.
Oh yeah, I know. I want to pick that up, but I guess they know what they're doing.
I'm gonna trust them on this one.
I'll let Delaney pick it up, and I'll just watch.
See what happens.
And then also, let's celebrate your graduation moment. You can submit the following information to help celebrate your graduates. So a name of the student, the name of the school, the Seminole band they're a member of, if you want to send a message to the student. And you can email that to seminolemedia@gmail.com. Don't wait until the last minute. Go ahead and get those pictures in. I know senior pictures are already starting to wrap up. And get those in and your write-ups to the Seminole Nation Communications Department so we can start getting those pictures in. And they don't have to be from school either. It can be from anything that they're graduating from, a program, trade school, anything like that. So get those in.
All right, the Chogadalami, they're looking for stories. So if you have something to tell, here's your opportunity. It could be a shout-out for business or just to get on the radio. You can email seminolemedia@gmail.com.
All right, and then from food and nutrition, the spring cooking demonstration will be taking place on Thursday, April 17th. So this will be on Thursday, April 17th, in 2 days at 1 p.m. at the Seminole Nation Food Distribution Program Kitchen. And what are you going to, Delaney? You might ask me, what are they going to learn to cook? Well, let me tell you, Delaney, they're going to cook lemon vinaigrette pasta salad, and it's going to be a hands-on cooking demo with Teresa.
All right.
So Delaney, be out there at 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Yeah.
All right, Geek Lageet. From Higher Ed, the Imahaga Sahel Hoijat 2025 Spring Semester Scholarship Applications now available. So you can email all your documents to harjo.d@sno-nsn.gov. Or always give them a call if you need. For more info, it's 405-241-6801.
Man, it's like riding the bike, isn't it?
No, I'm about to fall off a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Overnight, I give up.
All right, Bo, do you happen to have any good thought-provoking music? All right. Delaney, man, it's nice. I can look over to my left. And Delaney, did you know that during the exodus to Mexico led by Guacoji in 1849, there was a skirmish between the traveling Seminoles and the Comanches in Texas, where the Seminoles came out on top during that conflict when continued to head out of Coahuila, Mexico. If you wish to read more about this, head over to the Western Collections at Oklahoma University in the Indian Pioneer Papers, told in an oral story by Willie Larney in 1938. And that was brought to you by the Historic Preservation Office, Mr. Jake Tiger over there. So Mado for the contribution.
Mado, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, Kawakoji.
Where we at here? JOM meeting?
Yep,
Title
JOM
6.
meeting.
There's a notice of a meeting. Seminole Public Schools, Title Nakoga.
Title 6.
Title 6 Indian Education Parent Advisory Committee meeting going on. That's Seminole Public Schools Administration Building, 600 West Strother Avenue. When? April 21st. Nita Stowadi, 21st.
Is that next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday?
Next Monday. Monday.
That's next Monday. Time, 6 p.m. So parents of Native American students, show up and voice your opinion. That'll be the time.
All right. And then also from the Princess Committee, Seminole Nation Royalty Princess Closet. The Seminole Princess Committee is looking for patchwork dresses, patchwork skirts, ribbon skirts, or material in all shapes and sizes to be added to a closet that current and future Seminole princesses would wear during their reign. All donations will be kept with the committee and will stay for future reigns to share. Anything will help. And so if you'd like to donate some to the Seminole Nation Princess Closet, contact your secretary, Jessica Helms, at 405-683-0033.
From the Senior Citizen Center, OAP, they got Stoet Magida, Boko Edinufkida, Edimufka. Volleyball tournament coming up April 25th. There's some big prizes here. First place, $200. Second place, $100.
Ohlegida Boko enough.
Oh, it's Legada, yeah. Yeah, don't be cheating and Jeremy getting up there spiking it on.
Hey, you throw a ball in front of me, I'm going to spike it.
Yeah, it's just athlete. I can't be mad at you.
Alice said, Lakshigongo.
Yeah. You can call Jalen Jones to register, 405-233-4441.
And also from the Seminole Nation OAP program, the Easter program, Monday, April 21st from 11 to 2. They'll have some guest speakers, food, and also an egg hunt at the Seminole Nation Older American program at the beautiful Miccosukee Mission grounds, elders 55 and up.
I'm looking at their menu right now. 15th,
Ooh,
meatloaf,
amigo.
mac and cheese, rolls, and cake.
Mm-hmm.
So that's from
They said they had Caesar salad yesterday. Today's meatloaf. Tomorrow, spicy chicken. Beans and ham on Thursday. Or beans with ham, I should say. Not ham with beans. Those are two different things. And then also on Thursday, fry bread and a cookie. But remember, on Friday is Good Friday, and the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma is closed on that day.
All right, we've got a reminder from Transit. If you're needing a ride, you can call on Transit at 405-294-3674. So you got to schedule a ride and one day ahead.
I want to give a quick shout out to Transit too, because last week we went to a Muskogee speaker symposium in Tulsa, and Transit offered to let us use one of the rides to take our speakers up there. And so Muddo for all the help, even though we ended up taking 2 of our vehicles. It just because the situation didn't quite work out. But I just want to say Muddo to transit because we was going to be able to take our elders in style up to Tulsa.
I know.
And so
Muddo for being there for us, for the elders.
I think they was a little upset that we didn't have that wrap around our truck.
Oh.
You know, the yellow wrap. All right, and then also job openings. We are hiring at the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. Come join our team. Departments include agriculture and food sovereignty, child care, community opioid prevention and empowerment, diabetes, food distribution, Head Start, human resources, light horse, maintenance, procurement, program development, transit, tribal court, and wildlife parks and recreation. You can go to the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma website, which is www.sno-nsn.gov. Select the careers tab and fill out an application, and those will get you there. And next thing you know, you might be working next to me and Delaney during Nation Days.
Oh man, it's always fun out there.
Oh yeah.
Joe Hoboy, Hoyo.
All right, and so transition number 4.
It's my last time, guys.
Benefit Indian Taco Sale. And this is going to take place on Friday, April 18th, in Kanawha at 210 East 4th Street. $8 tacos and $2 ice chest tea. Sweet treats too, 50-50 tickets to be drawn the same day. And also a beadwork pop-up. And so, hang on, I'll re-say that. Beadwork pop-up. And so that sounds like a good taco sale right there. 11 to 6 on Friday. There's no phone number, but again, it's 210 East 4th Street.
All right, we're going to do a community shout out here to Danica Morales, the granddaughter of Henson Lena, OGZ band rep, and also a member of OGZ band. She's a senior point guard at Strother High School who made the all-region small team East to 2025. So Heathley Ma.
Oh, is that Tawny's daughter?
Tawny Lena's daughter,
yeah,
yep, from
okay.
Strother. Yep.
Yeah.
She's a pretty good ball player.
And also, Brooklyn, a senior at Seminole High School, was recently accepted into the 2025 Oklahoma Indian Student Honor Society. Brooklyn is the daughter of Dee Dee Bryan, Seminole tribal member, granddaughter of the late Jamie Harjo Hawkins, and the great-granddaughter of the late Katie Louise Tiger Harjo. She is Wind Clan and an Ochizi band member.
Oh, Aniyo, Mother West. Stowati. From Robert M. Kerr Food and Agricultural Products Center in Osage Nation, Oklahoma Meat Mastery Training, which will be taking place. If you're interested in learning about meat harvesting and processing, it's stove in Hochifkat Nagadoa. For contact,
Ravi Jadija.
Dianokjis.
And that takes place May 19th through June 20th. And so I always wanted to learn how to carve up stuff.
Good opportunity.
I know, I'll just have pieces. I wouldn't have any cuts. I just have pieces if I cut something out. All right, and then also from Mitchell Memorial Methodist Church in Ada, they are having a wild onion dinner, and this is going to be 221 West 7th Street. And so let's see what's the details, the important details on this one. April 18th from 11 to 2 or until they run out. $15 per plate, dine-in only. Your meal includes wild onions, and you have the choice of with eggs or without, salt pork and beans, fried potatoes, pashofa, cornbread, biscuit, and dessert. And drinks, tea, water, and coffee. Everyone is invited. Again, that's at the Mitchell Memorial Methodist Church, and April 18th from 11 a.m. to 2.
All right, we have another volleyball tournament coming up. April 19th, hosted by Ella Mack That'll take place at our guest today,
Yeah.
Alice Mack's home. So if you want to hang out with Alice for a day, go to
Uh-huh.
Cromwell. You have some fun, play some volleyball. And the number for that
And they
is-
said weather permitting, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
weather
okay. So
permitting.
keep an eye out on that. For a phone number 405-637-9985. I don't know if that's Alice's number. She might get some phone calls.
All right. And then also, we got some birthdays. Delaney,
Oh.
it's been a minute since you've done birthdays. Your name was
Maga
still
ba-
on there until like last week.
I want Joe to read them. All right. We'll start off with Sydney Marshall, Mia Corona, Christian Sneed, Kyla Harjo, Darren Dulane, Derek Bender, Mary Harjo. And a happy belated birthday, Betty Bender. That's Joe's aunt, so special shout out to Joe's aunt. Mitchell Tilley, Sherry Johnson, TJ Hobai Matt. That's from Itchkidon, Margaret. And a special shout out to Nelly Tiger. So Chinhichkida Nita Fatchki Fully Doagatus.
All right. And then also you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and tribal website, sno-innocent.gov, for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8 p.m. If you have news or announcements you want to share on the Community and Events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at Seminole Nation or at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 a.m. and streaming live on kwshradio.com worldwide.
Mado.
Mad Eagles?
Mad Eagles.
All right, Mado.
Hey, Chocolate.